Oh, welcome back, everybody. No, I'm not going to do the or the but anyways. I gotta stop doing that. I wanted to do a follow-up video on the video that was called WTF is this person talking about? Like I said, I wanted to get the opportunity to know him a little bit better, and I did. I got the opportunity to sit down and talk with him, and I was completely, wrong. I was wrong for even making that video, and I own up to that. I'll own up to that. I was wrong for doing that, but I really didn't understand what he was talking about in the moment. Now I have a little bit better idea. He's actually a very intelligent, very, very smart person, and I really had some good conversations. So, I think he was playing a little bit of mind games with me with the whole messaging back and forth. I think it was just trying to prod and poke me to come out of my shell. So, that being said, I have to come out and admit it. I'm in the wrong. I was in the wrong. And I have to wear that. So, I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with wearing my mistakes. I'm okay with that. It's not a problem for me to come out and admit that I was wrong about something. You know, sometimes you meet somebody or you're talking to somebody and you have these preconceived notions, or you get kind of stuck in your own head and you misinterpret people, and that happens, and I did that. And so if he ever finds my videos, I'm making this video as an apology, because really I did misinterpret. I misinterpreted it entirely. So, yeah, I think what he's talking about the oldest form of government, I think it has to do with the pursuit of money and power. I asked, he said it's close. So it's kind of metaphorical in a way, kind of a. I mean, you could look at religion in that kind of aspect as well, as like a different. It is, religion has been used in the pursuit of governing people and empowerment, and ultimately, when you look throughout history, that is something that you see, is that a lot of rulers, no matter what form of government it comes in, they're seeking essentially the fame and glory, the power, the money, the control, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I was mistaken on that. So I have to apologize, because I was in the wrong. So I just wanted to make that follow-up. I think there was some other things that I was going. I have my cat here with me. Hey, there was somebody in the comment section that said it was restraining my cat. I want to show you what she does. See, she's sitting there. She's pawing at me. See, she likes to nibble. She likes to do that. I mean, she's ultimately a sweet kitty. She just likes to play with everything. Everything's a toy. Everything's a toy, isn't it? Yeah. She's just really wanting to play right now. She's a sweetheart. I'm not mean to her, I promise. She's a sweet kitty. See, she does that. She nibbles on your feet, on your knees. She just wants to play. See, wait, watch this. She knows what this is. What is that? What is that? Here, get the dog. Get it. Get the dog. Well, see, she just loves to play. She loves it. She gets excited every time she hears this. But anyway, so somebody made a comment about like restraining the cat. I actually looked up restraining cats, and on PetMD, they talked about restraining them in a way that I would never do. They talked about holding them by the scruff of the neck, and at her height or her weight, that would hurt her. Or they talk about grabbing them by the legs, and this is all I do, is she just sits here in my lap, and when she sees something she wants to play with, usually it's like a lithium battery for one of my vape mods, or the lamp that's producing the light. Am I in frame at all? I think so. So she wants to play with that bulb, which is really hot, and I don't want her to play with that. Or she'll play with anything, controllers, keys, bottles, wallets, anything she can get her paws on. She will try and knock it off the table and play with it. She's still quite young. She's about, well, I suppose in the grand scheme of things for cats, she's not really a kitten anymore. She's like 6 years old, I think, maybe 4 or 6, which is really young compared to the other cat, the old cat that I had, who lived to be 20 years old. I did it. Not supposed to do that. But she's really just very, 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 very playful. And sometimes so playful it's not for her own good. She wants to play with things that could potentially be hurtful to her. So that's why you're seeing me holding her, is because what she's trying to do is she's trying to get away so she can knock stuff off the table and play with lighting lamps that are really, really hot or really expensive electronics. So no, I'm not gonna, and all it takes is, just like taking that laser pointer, and she just has a great time with it. She's also got some little jingly cat toys around that she bats around. But yeah, no, I'm not restraining her. She's well taken care of. She's not even declawed. I mean, come on. And my previous cat lived to be 20. I got her when she was 9, and she lived to be 20 years old. She died of her name was Casey. She died of a stroke or a heart attack. We're not really sure, but it was one of those. It was either a stroke or a heart attack. It happened very, very quick. She was dead in minutes. She died in my arms. But this cat's very young. To me, she's young. She probably doesn't look very young because she's overweight, and the vet and I, we talked about a diet regimen to try and get her weight down. She's actually lost weight since we got her. She actually has a story to her where she killed another cat because she was bogarting the food from the other cat and ended up making the other cat starve to death and die when she was in the shelter. So, I mean, she is a rescue animal. She also had an allergic reaction to something while she was there. And she had this giant scab on her side, which that's totally healed. It's fallen off. It's healed up. The fur is growing back in. So she's doing really, really well. So whoever that was that made that comment, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like, it's okay to hold your cat. I don't even know if that person subscribed to my channel or will even see this video, but if they do, she's fine. She's fine. I verified it with the vet. I verified it with PetMD. She's fine. And I'm not going to be a vegan warrior princess and start treating her better than we treat our own children. I'm sorry. She's a cat. She's not a person. And, I do have respect for life. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. That's why she's an inside cat, not an outside cat. Because letting them outside, you're exposing them to all kinds of dangers, like getting hit by a car. There are people that shoot at cats. I don't want that to happen. They shoot BB pellets at them, and there are dogs that will maul her to death, and that's just not anything. And there's fleas and ticks and stuff like that. It's not worth the risk. They do live longer, healthier lives if you keep them indoors, and in fact, the lifespan of cats has changed dramatically throughout the years because the diets that we've been giving them have been better, but also because we've been keeping them indoors and stuff. So they live longer if you keep them inside. They do live longer. And it's a less stressful life inside because she doesn't have to worry about predators and things that are trying to kill her or anything like that. You don't have to worry about her getting lost because sometimes they do get lost and they can't find their home or other people take them in. I mean, it's just, they just do. They live better if you keep them inside. So anyway, I didn't want to do, it was a so anyway, not a but anyway, but still. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if the person that I made the what the fuck is this person talking about video, if you find my channel, I hope you see this video, and I do apologize. I don't believe in taking my mistakes down. I believe in wearing them as a reminder to myself of where I've been, where I've come from, and mistakes that I've done in the past. So I wear them. I don't cover them up. That's what I do. So I deeply apologize, and hopefully you don't take offense or feel insulted by it in any way. I gotta go. This cat wants to play. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell button on any channel you're subscribed to so you don't get unsubscribed. And with that, I'm out.